Welcome to New Zealand Rugby, where sportsmanship, strength, and Kiwi pride come together. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss the top plays and the latest hot news from the field. I personally find Rassie Erasmus's reaction really fascinating. It showed respect, but also a touch of wit and subtle humour. His hope that Fabien Galthié would be honest shows that Erasmus isn't easily swayed by compliments. Instead, he remains alert and composed, as you'd expect from such an experienced coach. It captures that competitive spirit between two of the world's top teams, fierce yet respectful. The exchange between these two world-class rugby coaches, Rassie Erasmus of South Africa and Fabien Galthié of France, paints a vivid picture of sportsmanship, tactical intelligence, and mutual respect. By the end of the article, I felt not only excited about the coming clash, but also deeply aware of how top-level sport is a blend of psychology, strategy, and raw human emotion. What first struck me was how Galthié praised the Springboks. They are perhaps the greatest team of all time. On the surface, that's a generous, sportsmanlike compliment. But looking deeper, it's a classic psychological play, easing pressure on his own side while shifting expectations onto the opponent. Erasmus, who led South Africa to glory, saw right through it. His reply was humorous yet wary. Well, if he's being honest, that's a nice thing to say. That seemingly light-hearted comment reveals a deep understanding of the mind games beyond the field, the battle of wits between coaches. It reminds me that rugby, and sport in general, isn't just about physical power, it's also an art of psychology, where even a few words can become a strategic move. What I really admire about Erasmus is how he balances humility and confidence. When told his team is the best in the world, he avoids pride and responds with realism. The players taking the field tomorrow won't believe we are the best team in the world. They'll go out there and try to beat us. That sums up his philosophy perfectly. Focus on action, not reputation. At the international level, titles and rankings are temporary. What truly decides victory is performance in each moment. Erasmus's outlook, humble but steely, is a lesson for life. Past glory never guarantees future success. Another interesting point is how Erasmus recognizes the similarities between the Springboks and France. He notes that Galthié is building depth in his squad, just as he's doing with the Boks. Mentioning talents like Maxime Lucu and Baptiste Serin, even when stars like Antoine Dupont steal the headlines, shows both his respect and his deep understanding of the opposition. That, to me, is the essence of true sportsmanship, respecting your opponent without fearing them, learning from them while staying true to your own identity. In a world where elite sport is increasingly cutthroat, it's refreshing to see top coaches openly acknowledging each other's strengths. It turns the coming match from a simple battle into a meeting of two philosophies, two visions of rugby. Cobus Renark summed it up beautifully near the end. They haven't forgotten the 2023 World Cup. And neither have we. Those few words carry so much weight. Two proud teams, both still nursing old wounds, about to meet again. I can picture it. France, still hurting from a home ground exit and desperate for redemption. And South Africa, champions who know last time's victory came by just one fragile point. The emotions alone will make this match a battle of the heart, a contest where pride, passion, and unity intertwine. Renark added, their emotions can't affect how we prepare. That's the cool-headed maturity of a seasoned side, understanding that emotion fuels performance, but letting it control you leads to mistakes. That's the difference between a strong team and a great one. The greats master their emotions, they don't get mastered by them. What I love most is the deep respect both coaches show for each other. Though fierce rivals on the pitch, they speak about one another with fairness and sincerity, no trash talk, no ego. In a sporting world where media pressure and fan expectations often overshadow fair play, Erasmus and Galthié's attitude is truly admirable. At its highest level, sport isn't just about trophies. It's about fighting with everything you've got while keeping your integrity, respect, and sense of team. Listening to Erasmus and Renark, I can feel that South African rugby's real strength lies not just in physical power, but in character and mindset. A culture of humility, unity, and belief, from start to finish. It feels like watching a grand chess match between two brilliant minds. Both Erasmus and Galthié understand that rugby isn't merely a game of muscle, it's a game of intellect and courage. Every word, every gesture before the match could be part of a bigger psychological plan for the real battle to come. In the end, I believe whichever side wins, the match will stand as a celebration of sport's true beauty, the harmony of intellect, emotion, and respect. Both teams carry history, pride, and hunger, and that's what makes this encounter so thrilling. My heart stirs with excitement, not only for the spectacle ahead, but for the reminder of what real sportsmanship looks like. Honest, sharp, and deeply human. Rassie Erasmus, the man who took South Africa to the summit, still radiates calm humility and strength. Fabien Galthié, driven by a desire to restore France's glory, shows equal respect in return. Above all, I realize that sport, no matter how fierce, remains a place where people find themselves, through competition, through respect, and through the pursuit of greatness. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the New Zealand Rugby channel so you won't miss any top matches or the latest news. Catch you later.